Hello everyone, I am Harsh and welcome back to HaCha TechMatic, your destination for everything related to Microsoft Dynamic, Power Platform and beyond. Today is day 3 of learning Microsoft Copilot Studio. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most crucial topics you must understand before building or managing anything related to Copilot Studio, and that is accessing and learning Microsoft Copilot licenses. Whether you are a developer, as we have discussed, IT admin, business analyst, or Power Platform enthusiast, if you are planning to explore or deploy Microsoft Copilot Studio, you will need to know how licensing work. You get access, how environments are managed, and what permissions are needed to start building smart copilots. So let's start and deep dive into it. So we'll have a quick recap of what is Copilot Studio, why it is being used, and so far. So before we jump straight to the licensing part, we have understand that Microsoft Copilot Studio is evolution of your Power Virtual Agents. So it's just not been rebranded or something with the Power Virtual Agent. It's a very new thing which has been developed, and it's been Copilot Studio as the name goes, with low code, Power Platform, AI building, and conversational flows here. So it's very seamlessly getting integrated with Teams, Dynamic 365, websites, and many more other applications you have. So then we have seen what is it is useful for. It's being used mainly with the AI integration with a deeper insight into it and gives you more information before which was available in Power Virtual Agents. So right now you can have your open AI with Azure and many more things which can be highly customized with intelligent conversational experiences and multi-channel integrations. So we start with the licensing, and the first is Microsoft 365 Teams only Copilot license. What it is, where it is being used, and what is the importance of it. So it is included in the E3 and E5 subscriptions of the Microsoft licensing with the Copilot Studio, and it is bundled and deployed in your Microsoft Teams only. Then we see which is why it is used and where it is used. So it's being used in the organization with lightweight Copilot functionality within Teams without additional standalone features. Then come the limitation. So it is restricted to Teams only, limited to 10,000 messages per month per tenant, and no access to external channels or premium connectors. So it's just with your Teams there, and it is available with the Microsoft licensing here. So you can understand it is very limited, only to use within the Teams, nowhere else. Then the second comes is your Copilot Studio standalone licenses. So what it is, where it is used, and what is the advantage of it. So it's for pro users and enterprise scenarios. It allows creation of advanced Copilot across website, Dynamic 365 mobile apps, and many more. And it has a full integration to your Azure services and Power Automate. Then it comes with idle for big organizations, as because it's full-fledged licenses here for the company. It comes with generative AI and analytics, so it gives you an access of cutting edge AI features, advanced analytics, dedicated SLAs are there, and a starting capacity of 25,000 sessions per month. Then we look into the environment-based licenses here. So the licenses are tied to specific Dataverse backend environments, and it is mainly for the essential planning and optimization of the usage and cost. What are the limitations of this? As of now, there's no limitations. It's been there. As you can see, it's full-fledged, full integration is there, so no limitations are there. But yeah, as and when we come to use it into the line, uh, we come to know and we explore at full advantage. Then we see the access setup and the permissions required. So first is environment access of the Copilot. So enable Copilot in your Dataverse backend environment via the Power Platform Admin Center. Then security roles. So you can assign security role like environment maker, administrator, system administrator, or basic user based on your user responsibilities. So they can use, so you can see the user roles which you can channel they are utilizing and all those information. And it is illustrating key step to configure access and permissions in the Copilot Studio. So it gives the permission to the user, what they can do and to what depth they can do it. Then enabling channels. So you can configure channel inside Copilot portal to expand beyond Teams to website, mobile apps, and other social platforms. You can have your Azure AD groups into it as well. So govern access and scale through Azure AD groups such as Copilot creators and consumers. So it gives you an overall security on the cloud as well. So you have your environment access. So you may have different environments. So on different environments, you are creating different Copilots. So accordingly, you can give that permission to the users and at what level they can use the Copilot. Then you can enable channels, so you can integrate it to your Teams, website, mobile apps, and other social platforms. Plus, now you can go ahead and create groups. So in groups like Copilot creators, you can create a group of the Copilot creators, and you can include users into it so that they can only have that limited access to create the Copilot rather than moving ahead and utilizing the added advantage of the Copilot and hampering the system. So in this way, you have secure governance through Azure AD groups and channel configurations. So we'll look into it, how you can go, how you can set up all those things in the upcoming videos. Then integrating with Dynamic 365. So you have included with customer service enterprises here. So if you have Dynamic 365 customer service enterprise, Copilot studio capabilities come with a bundle of it, and you can be easily integrated with it. So you can use your Copilot, your agents can reply to the cases and create a case as well, and they can communicate about the case to the user directly. Then it support Copilot in omni-channel. So build support bots integrated within the existing omni-channel. So again, you can create those bots which would be integrated into the omni-channel, and they can communicate with the user, giving them the information about their cases. Then leveraging existing environment. So if your users, the Dynamic 365 environments are easier to use and data integration are there you can easily use those Copilots with the governance and security as well. Moving ahead, we have a best practice for Copilot governance. So first is centralized licensing. So you should have, or you should streamline your licenses accordingly, what all licenses you require, on what depth you require them. Then use separate environments. So you might have your testing environment as you have in your sales, customer service, marketing. So you have a test environment, UAT environment, and production. Similarly, you go ahead and create those Copilots differently in test, UAT, and production, and utilize them. So it gives you a distinct difference between the Copilot. So how it is getting, rather than going and creating directly onto the production, you can easily go step by step and understand where the changes and modifications are required, and they can be tested easily. Then monitoring capacity uses. So what is the capacity of the Copilot? how it is coming, what is the needed advantage of it, where the changes should come in, and all those could be tested out during the building of it. And lastly, they create only in Dataverse. So they are created in Dataverse. So you have a full compliance and support towards it. You have a backend data support towards it. You can see where it is getting, the data is getting stored, how it is getting utilized, and you can accordingly monitor it. So managing mixed licensing environment, now we will discuss about it. So you identify user roles. So mixed licensing environment, that means you have different kind of environments, which is your sandbox, production, development, testing, you maybe UX. So accordingly, and you have different users. So accordingly, you can identify the user roles, and accordingly you can go ahead and create the co-pilots. So you can create a group of classify users as creator, approver, consumer of the Copilot, and accordingly you can go ahead and provide the licenses to them. Then you prioritize standalone license for creators. So ensure developer and power users have full standalone licenses so that they can go ahead, create it, test it, and finalize it for the company. Then you have use team only for consumers. So your consumers, they can use the team only license. So they are communicating via the websites or the teams. So they can only use that, or the usage is just limited to the usage of the Copilot. They don't need to build and test the Copilot. So you can assign the team only licenses to them required. And then is your govern with Azure AD groups. So here you leverage group-based access control to simplify management and improve security. Then we have what are the next steps and the summary. So the key takeaway is understanding the licensing tier, assigning proper roles, enable channel thoroughly, and govern through Azure AD. So you have to go with these four rules. You have to see what licenses you require, how much licenses you require, what user base you have, what are their security rules, what permissions they require, then what channels you require through. So you require it through Teams, mobile apps, or you require it on a website, and accordingly you can proceed further and integrate it. And then you govern through the Azure AD. Then you plan your environment, on which environment you are going ahead and building. Accordingly you can take the licenses for that, and you can assign the licenses to your users for the development, testing, and production spaces. Then stay informed and compliant. So use monitoring tools and policies to track the usage and ensure that the users are using it or optimal usage is there of the Copilot while the user are building and testing it. So here we are towards the end of our session of this. So we have understand the licenses. There would be few of the links available in the comments, so you can go through those links and understand further more about the licenses. And if you have further questions, you're free to comment down, and I would be happy to help you on those. And this is just the day 3, and we are yet to go many more in the videos. So you can like it, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you stay well informed about the upcoming videos. And there is a playlist as well of the 60 days Copilot learning, and you can subscribe to that so that you're updated with all the new videos and the past videos. So until then, I would say goodbye to you all. Stay happy, stay connected, and keep learning. Thank you.